Kia ora, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Wall Street and the EU equity markets are trying to look past a Chinese rout and some dodgy local data. New US home sales had a terrible month in June, made worse by a revision lower of their May data. June sales were the lowest for any month in more than a year and came in far below what was expected. New home sales make up less than 10% of all home sales, but it is a corner of the market that is a bellwether. Meanwhile, the latest Fed Regional Factory Survey, this one from Texas in July, brought more stable news, with only a small drift off its quite strong June expansion. New order levels remain good, and the usual indicators about strong cost pressures were in this report too as strongly elevated. The extensive flooding in China has probably caused more damage than first assumed. Much will need to be rebuilt. This is having an impact on commodity prices, with copper rising sharply overnight, and even the iron ore price recovered last week's 10% drop. China's cleanup costs will be in the tens of billions. And a spreading set of regulatory crackdowns in China is spooking investors there, with a rather fierce pullback in equity prices yesterday in both Hong Kong and Shanghai. There was talk of panic selling yesterday. And there's more action by authorities in China. Their central bank is asking local authorities to impose higher mortgage rates in their jurisdictions. On Wall Street, the S&P 500 has started their week with a very minor 0.1% rise in afternoon trade. Overnight, European markets were mixed, from being down 0.3% in Frankfurt to being up 0.2% in Paris. But yesterday, Tokyo rose a full 1% on the day. However, Hong Kong shed an enormous 4.1% on the day, and Shanghai shed 2.3% in major sell-offs. US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at just on 1.27% and a 1 basis point dip. And the price of gold is now just under $1,799 an ounce, which is down $3 from this time yesterday. And oil prices have slipped very marginally, and in the US they're now just under $72 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just on $73.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today just on 70 US cents, and firmer than this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're unchanged at 94.8 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also unchanged at 59.3 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today at 73 and a minor rise. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.